And we're live. And we're live. And aloha. You can call me Craw. Today's going to be an interesting stream because I didn't have... We're not doing what I planned to do. So for those who know, I have a pretty set schedule on Twitch. On Wednesday nights, I do a Lego game or a Lego build. Pretty self-explanatory. It's either a game or I'm building something with Lego. On Friday nights, we do kind of community-themed night. We'll play games like Among Us, we'll play Jackbox, we're playing Bomb Corp, we will play games with my son Sam, which I know people in the community enjoy watching us do that. And on Sunday nights, we're playing Assassin's Creed at the moment, but we'll play other games that are not community or Lego, is the best way to put it. And tonight, being Friday night, is the night that I should be streaming with Sam. Unfortunately, for me, Sam has decided he'd rather not stream tonight. Happens, you know. I'm okay with that. It's his choice. At the end of the day, my dog wants him. Give me a second. Hopefully she wants to stay in here. But like I said, ultimately at the end of the day, I don't want Sam to feel like he has to stream, right? If he wants to take the night off, he can take the night off. If he wants to be in here, he wants to be in here. That's his choice. So I don't know what to really play here. So I think what we're going to start off doing is we're going to play a couple of games. We're going to start with one game, and we'll see how it goes. It's a game that's free on Game Pass that looks interesting. It also could be absolutely terrible. We'll just see how it goes. If we're not enjoying it, we'll switch to something else. And if we're not enjoying that something else, we'll just switch around. Because there's been a couple of games that have been downloaded that from Game Pass that I probably wouldn't buy. And that's the thing I really like about Game Pass is when you have to make the decision to buy a game, you look at the thing, you read some reviews, and it's your cold hard cash. You have to make the decision, is this worth it? Should I spend my money on this? And Game Pass kind of takes that out of the equation for a lot of games. So I've been looking at a lot of the games on Game Pass that I think are interesting looking, that I want to play. And we're going to start with one tonight called Paparazzi. It looks like it's a game where you just take pictures of puppies. It can be really chill and really fun, or it can be very tedious. I think of a short hike when I think of a game that could go either way, right? That game was cute for a bit, but it got tedious, and it finished, and I was like, cool, I have no desire ever to play this ever again. I think it was free. I think it's on Game Pass. If I paid money for that, I would be kind of annoyed with myself. But it was free on Game Pass, which I pay for. So, yeah. But yeah, we're going to play Paparazzi to start it off with, and we'll go from there. Some information about Paparazzi. So we can get you some information on it. Because again, it's scarce and scarce between. Aloha, Lone Wolf. Welcome into the channel. It's a pleasure to have you here as always, my good friend. Those who do not know Lone Wolf, it's a good dude. Always enjoy having them around in my chat. Yeah. Hopefully you're having yourself a good evening, Lone Wolf. Yeah, I'm not going to stall anymore because, again, I don't really have anything planned for tonight. Tonight was just going to be kind of a stream with me and Sam, and then Sam decided like 30 minutes ago he didn't want to stream with me. He's 9. Can't really expect much of a commitment from a 9-year-old. I'm doing good. We're gonna start with one game. We'll see how it goes. If I don't like it, we'll play something else. So the game today we're playing is called Paparazzi. It's an interesting looking game, to put it mildly. Yeah, it's an interesting looking game. Here, let's bring it up into the game so we can start talking about what this game is and what this game isn't. Paparazzi. Manage game. That's what I wanted to do. See in Microsoft Store. Paparazzi. No. I wanted to go purple box. There we go. Paparazzi, who will photograph, pet, and befriend these dogs? And went too fast for me. If you don't, the world needs you in Paparazzi, the game, the dog photography game. Recently released, supported in 9 languages. Put your love for pups to the test. We have a bunch of dogs that need their photos taken. Photograph and catalog the finest and derpiest dogs to build your career, upgrade your camera, and discover new canines. Woof. Again, this game could be absolutely garbage. It could be hilarious. Let's look at the trailer and see what we have for it. Right? Like, this could be a lot of fun, or this could be atrocious. Why is the dog in the swing? I think my kids would enjoy this game more than me. I'll be very frank about it. I'm glad that you're enjoying the evening watching television and a huge chocolate bar, and that there's something you can't say that you're enjoying as well. Hopefully this game helps your evening. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to play it right now after watching this. Okay, we're going to get it started because we're going to start it at a minimum. We're going to start it at a minimum, and we'll just see how it goes. Right? What's the worst that happens? We play it for 10 minutes and we go to something else. Because I notice big streamers do this. Big streamers won't play like the whole game, the entire stream. Granted, they stream for like 8 hours. But we'll just see. Aloha, peace dog. Yes, Fridays are awesome. Fridays are awesome. Although this is a Sunday month game. If it loads. This is very quiet. Are you guys as creeped out about the quiet as I am? Alright, finally we're doing some movement on the screen. Mahalo for that, Lone Wolf. Seeing you is always a highlight of my stream. I always enjoy when I see good friends around. So we got a dog background. Peace dog, I hope. What is this crappy hockey jersey you're wearing? It's a Seals jersey. The California Golden Seals. Alright, we're starting a new game. Don't hate on the Seals, man. They're great. Are ye the new paparazzo? It's about time we sea dogs had someone to photograph our adorable wee faces. Will you take a photo of me? I'm the wee gray one in front of the shop. Use the right stick to look around. Walk around with the left stick. Let's go over here. Aim your camera with the left trigger. Hi, dog. Take a photo with the right trigger. I am the best at this game. Open your journal to review objectives with the view button. How do you open the journal? It's not it. Objectives. I just did. Be sure to crouch. Got it. Crouch with B. That is a better angle. I'll give that dog that. That is pretty great. I don't know if that really is still the best angle. We're gonna get a better angle. I want to get even lower because I want to get the dogs, sea dogs, cameras, and boats in it. There we go. Oh yeah, there you go, dog. Okay. Okay. All right. We're gonna post that last one. Post to Dognet. Got it. Nope. All right, we got this. Now I have no other objectives, but let's go take some photos of some dogs. Hi. Are you a dog who wants your photo taken? That's top-notch work there. Post to dognet. Look at that dog. Nice low angle. There you go. I'm crushing this game. This game's gonna need to start upping the ante very quick. I have a stick. There. Oh, look at that one. That last one's great. I got 2 dogs in that shot. Okay. Do I have any objectives yet? Nope. No more objectives. Oh, I got a dog bone over here. How? Oh, I can jump. There it goes. I got some more sticks there, which I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the stick. Oh, look at you! Action shot. Here, there. Oh, look at you! You got a banana in your mouth. I'm almost done with this game. I'm done with this game. I really don't know what to do. Here, there. So I have 9 followers. I don't know what to do. We're calling it already on this game, unless people really want me to keep playing this, because this game seems very, very bad. Like Audrey may enjoy this, not me. I'm pulling the plug. No one is saying, "Yo, let's keep playing this." Let's see what else we got. Games. Down in Bermuda. Let's see what Down in Bermuda is. No, see it in the store. I'm sorry, that game was really bad. An unnatural storm leaves an adventurous avatar stranded for decades within the infamous Bermuda, overcome creatures of the deep and unravel the islands. Okay, let's do this. We're doing this. We're switching. Switch title to Down in Bermuda from Paparazzi. That game was so bad. Down in Bermuda. Done. I'm sorry. If anyone was like really jiving with that game, I'm sorry. I couldn't do it for one more second. I just couldn't. I hope this game is a lot like that adventure game that was on. It was like a dude on vacation. That game was a lot of fun. Lone Wolf, I don't blame you. After the disappointment that was Paparazzi, I would lurk too. I really would. And so that's the nice thing about Game Pass, is sometimes you get a game that sucks and you're like, I can't do it. But I can see like Audrey running around that game for hours taking photos of dogs. I just couldn't do it for one more minute. "30 years later." I find it interesting that... Who's there? Oh, hello there. I'm glad you're here. I could do with some help. I've been trying to work this out for years. Quite puzzling. Maybe you can solve it. Well, we know we can do this. I can't believe it took this dude 30 years to figure this out. I mean, I'm not judging him too much. I'm just saying That was not hard. You should not have spent more than a minute on that, dude. All right, here we go. We got some more puzzles. Old man, what do you got? What's that? You got me. Pan using the D-pad. Looks like a joystick. Do I need to bring you with me? Yes, I know. I was on that earlier. Oh, I can turn around. Oh, look at this. I needed to turn around. All right. Nice. Okay. Hey, there's something back here. Good to know that I was on the wrong side this whole time. Okay. Hey, an achievement. Explorer. All right, let's go with you. I feel like this would be easier with a mouse. Just gonna say that right now. Peace Dog, mahalo for contributing to the Tours de Cosplay Challenge. Alright, I'm gonna assume I have to... That was easy. This game kind of reminds me... There's this game that I started playing on stream that was insane puzzles. And this game kind of reminds me of it, except this is way easier, which is way more my vibe. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Jan, it's been so long since I've seen someone. Well, you've been hanging inside a mountain for at least 30 years. Hi, I'm Milton. Hi, Milton. I'm Herman. I went in there for a nap and locked myself in. Baha. So you've been here for a while. Well, Milton's been there for at least 30 years. Yes, about 563 years if I had to guess. Ha. How about you? We're here all this time. It's finally nice to meet someone. I crash landed on this island 30 years ago. I think it's all a bit hazy. Can you help me escape? I need to get back home. A lot's changed in 30 years, Milton. You might want to stay there. Could I talk to you about COVID? Of course. It's the least I can do after you rescued me. Nope. You could go back in the cave and do nothing, Turtle. Take this orb to get started. This is already more satisfying than Paparazzi. Okay. Nice. I have one orb. Orb gates harbor special power. They allow you to travel between islands. You can go through whenever you like. But you need to find all orbs before the next island is revealed. Got it. One more orb to find. Try that star monument over there. They usually contain something helpful. What's this orb? A few missing by the looks. There must be around here somewhere. Okay. There's another one. There's a key there, but I don't have the key. Alright, that log does nothing. Oh, there's another one. I'm still getting the hang of which direction you want to turn something. See what that happens now. So it looks like I need to find 4 more. Well, there's another one. Okay, so nice that one was in my plane. There's another one. Oh, look, 2. Now I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, I am. 3. Oh, there's a map. You found a star map. Nice. All right. I can't believe this dude was here for 30 years and never thought to look at some of these things. Like this picture on the ground this whole time. Valuable piece of... Okay. My photos, they must be scattered all over the island. Yeah, I'd guess that too, dude. Maybe if you spent your time, like, cleaning up. All right. Well, I don't know. I can't see any others. Okay, let's push a button, because now we can go all the way around. Ooh. There's our big orb. We can press that. And then it's going to open the gate so we can go through the Stargate. Copyright infringement. You found all the orbs. Good luck on your journey and come back anytime. Totally. A word of warning. Most creatures in the Bermuda aren't as friendly as me. Got it. Thank you for much all your help. I spent 30 years on the island not doing a single thing. And now I can finally get off. Turtle Island. Secret Base Island. Secret Base Island. All right. So Turtle Island, I got a key and a lock to find. I don't know what I've just done. Oh, I think I've come back into here. Let's see if we can find the key. Or maybe the other thing. Nope. Nothing appears to be coming from up there. I feel like I've seen everything there is to see. Okay. There's the turtle again. He's just gonna fish over there, I guess. I feel like there might be something with the plane. No, nothing on the plane is reacting. Alright. I'm trusting that I can't find anything else in here. We'll just have to figure out how to come back to this island later if we find a key. Or maybe some abilities to do something else. Got it. Leaving Turtle Island. Back to Secret Base Island. We have triangles, a photograph, some locks. My dog wants out again. Let's find some orbs. Alright, so we're in this island here. It looks like I'm definitely going to need to pop it up to get through that orb. Yeah, I definitely feel like this game would be better with a mouse. And I don't normally say that. Alright. Oh boy, finally someone's here. Hello, I'm David. I really don't know what David stands for. I've been trapped in the abandoned lab for so long. The scientists created an out-of-control sea monster, and then just left me here, unable to see outside. Would you be so kind to help me open some more windows? Here, I'll be happy to get you started. Thanks, David. I don't trust you, David. Excellent. Brilliant. This view is wonderful. Please keep opening more windows for me. But be careful, the sea monster's around here somewhere. I'm not saying this game is easy. I'm just saying... Alright, and then rotate that around. And then we can push that in. Now we have some more stuff to push in. Okay. I push them all in. Okay. We're gonna zoom in a little bit, make that a little easier because I think I'm too far out. There we go. One more. Nope. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's something there's something. Okay, that's opening up there. Okay, we got that next.
What are you playing?
It's a game called Down in Bermuda.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. Well, there's a button up here that I can press too. Okay, so this needs to be a circle. Those need to be, because this is the result to my puzzle. And this needs to be a square. There it goes. We figured it out. Congratulations to us. Got it. Oh no, the sea monster's back. Looked like he was eating pollution. Maybe he's not a bad guy. He was gone. That was a close one. Okay. $360. This is incredible. Got it, dude. One more window to go. I'm pretty smart. Thank you. I was going a little crazy in here with no view. Please take this shiny orb as a thank you gift. Mahalo. There's two. I'm not saying I don't trust this dude. I'm just saying that was a little sus. We got a button back here to press. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right, and now I can press that. Okay. I stumbled into that. We're doing on this over here. We have a way to go. Got it. Okay, we have another one in there. It's a fish. Get out of here, pufferfish. Is this a key? Nope, not a key. Gotta get rid of the pufferfish so we can get that. Okay. That was easy. Let's see if we can do that again. Nope, it appears to be a one-time thing. There's another one hidden over here. I like how my guy just is kind of doing nothing and I'm in charge of doing all the work. It's such like a game. Oh, here's another one. Holy Toledo, it's goddamn Jen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have goddamn Jen into the house. For the benefit of the people in my chat who do not know who she is a phenomenal British streamer. I thoroughly enjoy her. She's a wonderful human being. Please go check her out. For everyone in goddamn Jen's chat, aloha. You can call me Craw. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. You've met me in goddamn Jen's chat, potentially. I hang out there on random occasions. I got a lot of people coming in. Holy Toledo. I got Dr. Nick Dino 21. Mahalo for the follow. Hashira Rasita. Mahalo for the follow. Zangistu 2601, mahalo for the follow. But one person I want to address very specifically right now because it's very important I say this. Jen, streaming is very stressful. It can take a lot on you mentally. If you need to go take a pee break or do something else because you just need to step away and be alone, I understand where you are. Feel free to do so. For everyone else who's in Jen's chat who wasn't streaming, welcome to the chat. We are currently playing this game called Down in Bermuda. It's a game that I found. I was supposed to play games with my son tonight, and he decided he did not want to do that. So I had to come up with something that I could do for one night and one night only. And now we have this. So, yeah. This is the second game we actually played tonight. We played this terrible game called Paparazzi earlier today. So I'm just warning everyone, if you see a game called Paparazzi that involves you taking photos of dogs, it is terrible. Do not play it. It is kind of interesting. Basically, I'm like on this, I'm in the Bermuda Triangle, and I gotta click things and figure out what I need to keep and what I need to do something with. The challenge seems to be finding what are the things I can click on versus the things that I should not be clicking on. That's what this game is mostly challenging about. There hasn't been a lot of brain teasers yet that makes me like really not know what I'm doing with my life or question my brain. All right, have we got enough over here now? Let's see. Nope, we're about halfway through. Right now, we're kind of going around trying to find these little dots. to fill out this whole box. That's how many we found so far. Evidently, this guy had photographs, and they're scattered all out. It's an interesting, cute game. I picked it up last year on a sale. I thought it would be really good, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's better than the last 2 random games I picked up. By far, to say the least. Oh, there's a map. There's my map. Another star map coming up. So I've got a star map, but it doesn't tell me anything. I don't know what that means. Yeah. So have you played any games like this before, Jen? I got a key. This is my first key I have found. A yellow key. We should open all the yellow locks now. Hype and chat, we got ourselves a yellow key. And I don't know what those little ninja stars are. A lost relic. Legend has it they were lost centuries ago by a gang of pirates. Got it. I can only pan up and down. I can't like tilt my camera to my knowledge. Like I can't tilt it up and down. All right, what else can we touch? Oh, there's some more over there, but I need to get a green key to get into that. How are we doing? Okay, we found 2 of the 4 orbs here. We can't move on to the next island until we found all 4 orbs. It's clear to me that this game would have been better if I had played this on a PC and could use like my mouse. So I feel like I could click on more things. Like I feel like I'm fairly limited with a joystick on this. So that'd be my first advice to anyone looking to buy this game. Get it on a PC so you can use a mouse. Like a true intellectual. Right, because there hasn't been like much that's like I found certain things to click. And then it's like, okay, I know I can click that. What is this? I got a fish. I don't know if that does. There we go. We got another one. I feel like there's got to be something that these mines can do. I just don't know what it is yet. We haven't figured it out yet. Oh, there was something there. Nope, that was the fish. I already got that fish to move. Did the asterisks do anything? But yes, how was the rest of your stream, goddamn Jen? Or I should just call you Jen, because I feel like every time I call you goddamn Jen, I'm doing a disservice to who you are and what you bring to Twitch. And I already opened that. How many are we doing? How are we missing? We are missing 7. So there's 7 more of those dots we have to find. It was awesome. Fall Guys was being a pain, though. Yeah, that unfortunately happens sometimes when you're like playing a game with a bunch of people and the game doesn't want to cooperate. Did you ever move on to something else, or did you continue to struggle through the struggle bus that is Fall Guys? Oh, there's a clam. 6 more to go. This looks like this should move. Okay, so we know that can move. I can't go any further than that. Look, down. Okay. Did I do everything over here? So, one thing I've noticed is they have these like symbols here. And I haven't quite figured out what these symbols mean yet. All right. Can I change any of these things in here? I already messed with that. This is the little guy who is like part of the journey with me. Oh. Go. Keep going. Right? Come on. Come on. Oh, look at that. That took a while for me to figure. It shouldn't have taken that long, but it did. We figured that out. So it's been 4 more that we have found. Let's go back and just confirm that maybe we haven't found them all yet. Just would be a good idea to understand how far we are. We are 2 away from having them all. Of those small orbs. And then we have to find another big orb somewhere in here. And I bet it has something to do with that. Okay. Again, I feel like there has to be something to do with those. This doesn't want to move either. Asterisks haven't done anything in the past. Can't seem to go into there. What else can we manipulate? Did I get that guy? I did get that guy. What about these? Is there something on here that I can touch and manipulate? Nope. Oh, look at that. There's one right there. It was hiding. It was hiding behind. And again, that's part of it. Is like, you really kind of have to look at all angles of everything. So let's just do that. Let's focus on something and turn around and see if another one pops up just because we hadn't been looking at the right angle. Did I do this one? Nope, I didn't do that one. What? Let's zoom in. I like started to bubble one up, but then nothing happened. Okay. How are we doing over here now? We're missing one. Did I do this one? Oh, that's an empty one. So something tells me we did do that one. I bet you it's again, it's probably just one that's hidden in some sort of like alcove that you just have to be at the right angle to see. All right, that was the clam. There's another clam. There's another clam. All right, maybe I already got that clam. I was so excited about having that clam. Aloha, Nanook. How are you doing, my good friend? We're currently playing a game called Down in Bermuda. that appears to be very bizarre bubble puzzle-ish. All right, that's not going to do me anything there. Ooh, you've been playing Pokemon. How's Pokemon treating you? I've never been much of a Pokemon person, but I've always loved that other people have gotten into it. I need the. All right, so what we're gonna do? I feel like I've done everything I can on here. So let's go back. This will help you find pesky stars. All right, so it says it's located there. All right. Oh. There it is. So the map will help you find the stars. And I did that. And we're gonna get another puzzle thing. I saw some symbols hidden around there. Where were they again? Okay, so let's think about this logically. Assuming that is that. You were that one. All right, so let's go see which one we can change to that. That one's close. So that one could be it. Let's double check the other ones to see if there's another one like that. And I remember seeing that somewhere. All right, what else do we got? Let's see what else we got. Rotating around. I mean, the game aesthetically is a very nice, chill, relaxed aesthetic. I've seen that. Okay, I got that. It looks like it's a... All right. Okay. There it is. Now we just got to find whatever that fourth one is. There. Okay, that is a sideways Tina dot. All right. That should do it. Got it. Oh dear, the creature's back and madder than ever. It's good that you find it interesting. Like I said, I never really got into Pokemon. It came out when I felt like I was a little too old when it first came out. My little cousin was really into it. And he still loves it to this day, to my knowledge. Use this common lure cannon to lure it towards the underwater mines. That sounds like not what you should use a cannon for. We're gonna go another one. Maybe I need to aim it differently. Okay, let's do this. Where is the underground mines? Oh, I see what it's saying. It says shoot it at the mines. Okay, let's try this now. Nope. That didn't do it. Okay, so I think if we change our angle... Nope, that didn't get it either. But I think if we get our angle better, I feel like that's mostly right. There, let's go now. Nope, went too far. This under monster is pretty excited about what I'm doing, however. Let's go to this one. There. I think that did it. I got you, you monster. Now, unfortunately, I need to hit all of them. All right, so let us turn it to... There. Let's see if this works. Oh, we're gonna get 2 for 2. Got you, sucker. All right, now what we want to do is we want to lower it. And we're going to go back to there. I feel like that's right. Oh, nope. I'm going to want to go one the other direction. There, that should do it. And now this one's going to be all the way over. Wow, that was amazing. You saved me a game. Now I can enjoy my underwater view in peace. Thank you and good luck on your journey. You're welcome. Cell phone. Oh. I wasn't in the cutscene anymore. I was like waiting for it to do something. Hey, we completed the second one. Secret Agent. Find all the orbs in this secret base island. Now we can go through here. And I think because we have the yellow key, we can go back to the first area. Because I wasn't sure. I don't remember what color the key was in the first one. Forest Island. We're not going there, though. Alright, let's go. Now that we've done that other level, we might have more insight on how to do that. So this was a blue key. Nope. 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 No, that doesn't do anything. The turtle is sleeping. Find all the orbs. I already got that achievement. Yeah, I feel like I still need to find something and come back to this. I really feel like I've dealt with everything on this island. But we know it's a blue key, right? It's a blue key. It's a blue key. Alright, let's move on. So I'm enjoying this game so far. This is definitely way better than Paparazzi is. Forest Island. Alright, so we got Triangle. Oh, what did this one look like? Secret Base Island. We found 4 of the 7 triangles. We got through 1 of the 2 locks. Okay, but we did find the 1 key on the island. Let's go. Forest Island, here we come. What's going on here? Help, help. Okay. We have found... What are you pointing at? Oh, yeah, the friend there. We got all of these people free. Thank you, stranger. You saved us. Just doing my job. Welcome to Forest Island. Things are usually very peaceful around here. That was until the horrible creature showed up. I feel like this is very slanderous to the creature. Be safe. Oh, and here's an orb on your way. Teehee. Mahalo for the orb. I like the music. Music is pretty dope. Alright, so we gotta find 4 more orbs. Got it. Alright, let's back up. Let's see what we have. We got some mushrooms. This is the Alright, so this is an order game. Okay. So 1, 2. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Hype in chat. We got that taken care of. And we got some orbs. Little orbs, not the big orbs. 1, 2. Now we're going to pull out because I want to see where this one's going to go. And I missed where it's going. Here it is. Oh, we got a lot to go through. Yeah, okay. All right. We got an orb. That doesn't do anything. All right, looks like I have to get all of these sheep to cross sides. Oh, there's one of my little buddies. Oh, what do you say? Where did I leave that key? You're very helpful. So I should find a red key. Oh, here's our map. The map is crucial because the map helps us find everything. Why didn't I look at the map on the first level? Remind me, when we're done with this, we need to come back and look at the first level. Okay. So we have there. All right. We have some stuff to look at now. There. Okay, I have one that's going to be by the 3 mushrooms, which I just got. One over here. All right, what's next do we have? One on each of those 2 things there. So let's see, do we open the door? Oh, hello there. You startled me. Aloha, duck. We have another one in you. All right. We have another one in that hut there. I kind of don't like having that ability to like know where my things are, because it takes away from the like exploration, and I feel like that's gonna be how I find like the keys and stuff. All right, so I have that. Oh, there's my picture from my memories. Oh, and there's another one. There's another one. It's right there. Ah, it's on Game Pass. No, this isn't on Game Pass. This is on. I think I paid for this. But I was looking for a game to play on New Year's Eve. And I settled. I was between this and a game called A Short Hike, and I played A Short Hike, and Short Hike was pretty terrible. You got it on Steam. Okay, yeah, I guarantee you this is probably much better to play, because the controller, like, I do better with controllers as for video games for the most part, but this is a point and click game. This is definitely 100% a point and click game. Hey, Aloha the bot loves telling a good joke. You'll never get it not telling you a joke. That's for sure. Well, I know why I say it's Steam, because it was Steam thinking it was the video. Yeah, that's why it went with that joke. We have another dot there. See, these don't do anything, but we got another door here. Oh, there's one there. I'm learning it doesn't need to be nearly as exact as I thought it did. As long as you're in the general vicinity, it counts. Right? Like, that's not good enough. One is going to be, like, that was good enough. Now, these are interesting. I mean, this game is definitely not what I expected it to be. And that's a good thing. I'm not saying I expected it to be garbage. I'm just saying I'm pleasantly surprised by this game so far. Okay. Oh, we got one of our triangles finally. All right, how are we doing now on all of those? How far along are we at the dots? I feel like I've circled the whole island. So I'm still missing like 6. I'm still missing 6 after all of that. All right, where are my other 6? All right, so let's go to the map. That's why we have the map, right? I don't want to struggle with this. Where are my other 6? Okay, there's one right there and one right there. Okay. Let's go find the man. There it is. That's pretty well hidden. And then it said there's one over here. I could have sworn I got that one that was in that. Unless there's another one in here somewhere. Alright, let's go back to the map. See, it says there's still one in there. It says there's two there, okay. So we got there, there, and there. Let's go. I don't know where that one is. I feel like I've looked at that very thoroughly. There's that one, which I somehow skipped over earlier. Nope. Let's go back and look at our map. Didn't I just get that one? Okay, so it's on top of it. There's two of those. So it's over here somewhere. And the treasure chest, maybe. Alright, let's come back over here to this. There we go. Come on, come on. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, I can get the bunnies to move. Do I need to get one of the bunnies to go into the hole? Alright, we're going to see what happens when we click the bunnies a lot. Alright, you come over here on the first click. Then you come over here on the second. Then you go over there. Oh, I got to click them into the hole, I bet you. Yeah, I know what I'm supposed to do now. I got to get the bunnies to go, like, hide or something. 2. I'm smart. 2, 3, and then the 4th bunny is right there. Yeah, you run. Now, did that make something pop up into that hole? Nope. Is there another bunny in here somewhere? There's our last bunny. At least I'm hoping that's our last bunny. Oh, nice. It gave us 3 for that. That might be the last 3 that we need. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Yeah! Uh-oh. This is not what I wanted. Can't do anything there. Okay, that's the one I want to have it on. At least I'm assuming. Right? Like, I'm making a big assumption that I am doing this right. Okay. Big assumption I did that right. And I obviously didn't do that right. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, wait. Where was the thing? Okay. So green has to face out that way. Which one is my green one? So you need to turn one more. Okay. Purple needs to face south. Got it. I'm figuring this out. This is actually kind of clever at times. All right, we got 2 of our 5. I still don't know what this is yet. She just says, where did you leave a key? And I'm assuming once you get the key, you can do this sheep mini game. Okay. What is she going to tell us? I'm glad you're here. The power's gone out on Forest Island. Do you think you can help me turn it back on? I think this lever does something. Mahalo, friend. Nope. Not doing what you wanted to do. There it goes. All right. It's like Among Us with all the little gadgets you're supposed to do. And just like in Among Us, I'm really good at doing my tasks. Just saying. Okay. Button. Another button. All right, let's get our third one. Got all 4 clicked. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's another door there. Okay. Pump it up. Pump up the jam. We got power. Keep going. There's another. Seriously, dude? They gotta chill with all these buttons. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Nothing's there, nothing's there. What? Okay. There's one of our triangles. Good to know they can hide things under things now. Okay, what do you bet? I need to turn you off. There, okay. And this third one up is going to be white. And then the fourth one up is going to be kind of a light green. Oh. I got too excited. All right, okay. Zoom in. So this is going to be pulled to this side, that side, that side, that side. Ha ha! All right, I'm cruising. Ooh. Amazing, the power's back on. Welcome to the 21st century. I heard you're looking for orbs. Please take this for your help. Mahalo, my friend. That's the one thing I haven't gotten used to yet, is like, there's no like sign that the cutscene is over. It just expects you to be like, can I keep going? All right, so we have found 3 of the 5. I think the other 2 have something to do with these. Let's find out what this is all about here. I can't do anything on this. Hey, what else do we have that we can play with? Okay, this would benefit itself so much more. Let's see if the map does anything for us. No, it doesn't. So I feel like that power will come on when I break the dam. And similarly here, the power will come on. So I have to figure out how to break the dam. I feel like it has something to do with this. Nope. Now, I'm curious what the... What other things can I click? That was for that. We already played the mushroom game. Doesn't do that. Doesn't do that. Doesn't do that. That. Green key. That was a red key. So that doesn't do me any good. Can I switch islands? Let's look for any more gray round rocks like that. So we found 2 of them, and so far they have contained things under both of them. That's a red key. Where else can I do something? Oh, wait, there's a beehive. Let's see what the beehive does. Not what I was anticipating it would do. I don't know why I didn't think there'd be something else. Oh, look at that. Well, well, well. There we go. Okay. And then that is kind of come to you. Nope, wrong one. Okay, okay. So he's going to probably do something that's going to require him to come over to this other side now to figure out what he's doing and trigger him. Arg. Well, that was nice. Quickly, direct the water here to zap the creature. This seems like a cruel thing to do. I mean, I feel like the creature's just misunderstood. Okay, so I feel like I need to get you. So let's work our way backwards, because that's what I know I need to do. I need to end up here. And then you can click into that. Right? So you need to be clicked into that. And that's what I need to do. See, it was easier to work your way from the back. You did it. You got rid of the horrible creature by electrocuting them. Got it. Our hero. One person's hero is another person's... I don't even want to know. That was wrong. Okay, okay. Hey, we get to move on to the next one, though. And I think, what didn't we just do? We got... Which key did we get? We got the green key. But there wasn't the green key that we needed, though, right? The first one was the blue key. The blue key was what we needed. All right, so let's move on. Okay, let's go through here, and then we can go to the next island. And we'll see how many things we missed from this island. I'm so glad that we tried this game today, because this is actually kind of fun. It's challenging, but not super. It reminds me of Monument Valley. I don't know if anyone played Monument Valley. All right, so Forest Island, how did we do? We didn't get through the lockbox, and we only found 2 of the 4 triangles. Turtle Island. Let's go back here and see what we can do. So I think it was a blue. So this is the first island for those of you who were not here at the beginning. Yeah, I have green and yellow. So it's blue on this one. What was the lock on the second one? Secret Base Island. Because, yeah, that's important to know. The second lock was over here. No, over here. And a green, which I have. All right. Was that what I was supposed to do? All right, so I think I need to get equal portions into each one of these, right? All right, so this is 3, this is 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how about we trigger you over here. Let's trigger you over here. Okay. And then let's trigger you. Nope, you're gonna come over to this. Okay, that's not gonna do me any good. Okay, that gets moved back to the top. And I want to get nope. Okay. Now. So this is 3, this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to get 1 from here all the way over to there. Okay. That won't hold everything, but what we can do is that. And then you go there. Nope. Let's get this back over to this. So that will fill that whole thing back up again. So I need to bring you back to that. What I need to do is let's see if we can bring you over one more. No, we can't. Okay. Okay, we almost got it. So I got that to 4. But I need to split this into 8 somehow. I mean, my math is completely off at this point. Okay. All right. I'm still off by 1. Right, because I need to have 3 over there. See, if I did that. Okay. That still doesn't get me what I need. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. But we can get right back to where we were on that. It reminds me of Lethal Weapon, not Lethal Weapon, Die Hard 3. That's going to get 1 more over there. Okay. Okay. All right, I have 2 and 2, so that will get me 4 into 1 container. If I move one of those to the other, it'll give me 4 into 1 container. But I have no way to create 4 others. I can create... Let's see how many it is if I create... go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how about we pull you over there? Okay. I don't think this is doing any good, but we're finding out. Okay. So I have... That can hold a total of 4. That can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that can hold 12. That can hold 5, 8, and 12. Right. And then that can go over there. Five. So it's 5, 5, and 2 now. There's 12 total. And doesn't matter if whichever one I move over into that one, it's going to give me 5 and 7. Which doesn't do me a whole lot of good. How about we move you over there, so now we have 10. We can move 2 over there. And that now gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. So we can move the 7 over there. One more, now we have 4 and 8. Let's put you back over to there. And that leaves 2. And that leaves 10. Four and 8. Okay. What can I do? I have 3, 4, and 5. And I need to get 1 extra from that column to that column. If I bring this over here, that gives me 8 and 4. That gives me 8 and 4. And I can move the 8 between these two columns all day long, so that doesn't do me any good. Now I have 7 and 5. I have 7 and 5. 7 and 5. 5, 5, and 2. 2, 2, and 8. Eight and 4. 5. Yeah, and I get back to this problem again. I can get to this 3, 4, and 5 frequently. But the 4, 4, and 4. Buckets 4, 4, and 4. All right. So this isn't quite the right one. That's not the right puzzle. Because it's asking for an 8, 4, and a 3, and I have a 12, 8, and a 5. Let's try that. 12, 8, 5. Okay. 3 jugs interview puzzle. Alright. So we're going to go. It says take all... There. Let's get them all into this. It says fill the 8 from the 12 into a... So now we have... Fill 8-liter jug with milk from the 12-liter and pour into the 5. Okay, got it. Empty the 5-liter, pulling it back into the 12. Got it. At this point, 8-liter... But we don't have a 3-liter. That's the problem. Then we have a 5-liter. We have an 8, 5, and 3. It's weird because it's like... It's like it's a different puzzle. That there's been other puzzles that are clearly out on the internet teaching you what to do. But this is slightly different. Okay, how about this? We push that over there. Okay. Oh. I got it by mistake. I didn't realize it. It needed 6 and 6. It didn't want me to get 4, 4, and 4. So I was trying to solve the wrong puzzle. Complete all stats for the secret base. Alright, so we did this. Woohoo! Let's pop through. That felt so good. Oh my god. I was like trying to solve the wrong puzzle. Secret Island base is now complete. Turtle Island is not complete. How many islands is this? I'm assuming it's a ton. Because we had... You know, we have 2 of the 6 keys, so I'm going to assume there's at least 6 islands. Down to Bermuda levels. Walkthrough King. How many do we got, buddy? So we've done Turtle, Secret, Forest, Shipwreck. So there's lava. So we've done 3 of the 7. We've done 3 of the 7. Let's get into this next one. Shipwreck. So I'm actually enjoying this. That was such that moment where you feel like you're answering the wrong question. What is this place? I don't know, dude. Oh, it's you again. How did you get here, duck? Quack. I may need to learn how to speak duck. Sure. Why not at this point? Alright, what do we have here? That's my button up there. Might as well start clicking those things. Here we have another one over here. So I feel like the nice thing about this is the 100% this game is going to make me think a lot. But I'm not going to like... And you know I'm going to 100% the game. Aww. Is that like my daughter with like a duck stuffed animal? I have a daughter. Things are coming back to me. I must find my way home. Got it. So he has a daughter with a duck stuffed animal. Okay. Alright, we're going to pull this up. And we get another one of our little mini orbs. And we get a chest with a clue. Oh, there's another one hiding in there. I mean, I'm really enjoying how they're hiding things. Kind of in, like, all these little places. Right? Like, it's interesting. I'm not saying I don't enjoy Assassin's Creed. I'm saying I kind of enjoy these type of games more than Assassin's Creed. I don't know what I just did. Hello, pirate guy. Ahoy, me hearties, har har har. I'm Bermuda Bill Bottomsworth, the most famous pirate in Bermuda. Never heard of ya. Listen here, bucko. I've not met a soul who can best old Bermuda Bill. Something tells me I'm gonna do it. Think you have what it takes to find my hidden treasure? Har har har. Yes, I do. Why don't you give me a clue, buddy? Alright, we got this. Thank you. Okay. I still don't know what turning this did, if anything. This probably can turn. Or not. Oh, there's another one right there. Let's talk to this little slimy guy. Oh dear, there's an old ship tangled in my seaweed farm. Would you be so kind as to help clear it for me? I think I can. Is that gonna hit it? Got it. Yeah, it looks like I have to use the cannon to like smash it. That's not what I wanted to do. Then we want to slide it a little more. There it goes. There's a giant kraken. Please help. Oh, I gotta get the kraken into... I see what I gotta do. All right, so it's gonna shoot him. Like that. Now. Yeah, I want to shoot him to that. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yep. Okay, let's bring you back over here. This feels very violent towards Krakens. Like, what did the Kraken do to deserve all this, like... Yeah, because then I gotta... Meanwhile, I have another... We'll pause the firing of the Kraken. This is like the Labyrinth ball game. I don't know if anyone's ever played that. Like, my dad had one of those, and that was always so much fun. I have a Lego version of it. It's one of my favorite Lego sets, actually. I keep meaning to, like... So, like, it was a Lego idea set, and one of the things I really liked about that set, and I can show it to you guys after I'm done with this. Alright, and then we can shoot the guy into the hole, and we'll be good. And I'll show you that Lego set. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Bear with me a second. Oh, yay, I can return my seaweed farm. Thank you for making it safe. You're welcome, little dude. It's hidden behind all of these, and you can't really see what's hidden behind. But here's the Lego ball set, ball labyrinth set. When they designed it in such a way that you could easily pop this off. And then build other tops. And they actually gave you, like, in the instructions, a couple of different tops that you could build, like their design. And I always wanted to go back and get more of the tops. And I never did. But again, when I built this, I was kind of, I'm not going to say young in my growth as an adult fan of Lego, but I don't think I really knew Bricklink yet. And so I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get all the parts. But now I know Bricklink. So it might be worth it to go back and do it. I don't know. That may be a future stream. Back to the game. Happy to help you out, dude. Don't fall into the hole that I shot the Kraken in. I only need 3 of the orbs. Okay. Well, obviously, I need to get the... Okay, let's slide that in. I can't get that in any more than I already have. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's 2. 3. Alright, so I need to get this turned around. So I need to figure out a way to get that turned around. Okay. Yep, that's how I got it turned around. Nope. I'm sure there's... Oh, is that my map? That's my map. Got it. We got our map. That's going to help us find... I know. Yep, we got our map. But we saw this one anyway. Alright, so... Oh. We're finding a whole bunch right here. Aloha, Fignut Pupper. Yeah, beginner's luck. The others won't be that easy. I'm sorry that it's hurting your brain. It's just... Some of these puzzles are good. Some of these puzzles... none of these puzzles are bad, let's be honest. But some of these puzzles are definitely more intuitive than others. Alright, that seriously is blocked by that. Alright, and now we got that one to shoot. It looks awesome, but super late here, and my head's all like, what? Yeah, hey, Fig, trust me, my brain, it's not nearly as late for you as it is for me. And also, anyone in my chat who doesn't know Fignut, let's start with that. I want to introduce you guys to the wonderful Fignut Pepper. She is a lovely human being. She hangs out with our good friend, mutual friend, Jen, or Goddamn Jen, as she's more eloquently known. Give her check out. I see her play like Pokemon Snap. She's just a chill woman, mom. She's got her baseball caps on all the time, just rocking the good times. I know you came in with the raid, babe. I'm just saying, in case people in my chat didn't come in with the raid, because again, right, like, I see some people who I don't know in my chat. Maybe they don't know you. Maybe they're people who... There's lots of things in there. Babe. But yes, check her out. You're really going to enjoy her because she's a good time. Oh, I did not get it. Nope. That's it. And this is one of the puzzle portions that kind of annoys me. It's like they made me do all this work to turn it around, and now I have to do all the work reverse to turn around the other way, right? And like, to me, that's lazy puzzling. So here's my thought process on if Babe gets you in trouble, and please let's go to the close-up cam for it. It only gets you in trouble if the person you're calling Babe shouldn't be called Babe and doesn't react the right way, if that makes any sense. Right? Like, okay. You call me Babe. Cool. Got it. Works, right? So, again, let's get back to the question, because I do think that's a legitimate... Let's get back to the legitimate question of the word babe, right? You call me Babe, right? If, for instance, my wife takes offense to you calling me Babe, one, I think she's a little insecure of that. Let's be honest. If she was insecure about that, that's a problem that me and her have in our relationship outside of you existing. It only becomes my problem if you calling me Babe lets me think like, oh, that fig nut. Right? I know you call everyone Babe. You're missing the point here. In theory, calling someone Babe has no... Oh, there's another one right here. I don't want to forget about it. And then I have this too, which I didn't see earlier. Right? It only becomes a problem if I make it a problem. Either through deceptive problems I have, or me misreading the situation. That didn't go through and do what I needed it to do. So I didn't hit it all the way over. There it goes. How are we doing on all of our... Ooh. I'm finding plenty of them, thank you very much. You non-land lubber, you. Alright. See how we're doing. How are we doing with all of our dots? Alright, so we're missing about 7. Okay, we needed to get one more shot there and there. There's 2 more shots need to be. Oh man, that went fast. Alright, let's go over here. Now we can shoot these 2. I don't know, but that's just my belief, right? If I was in a relationship where some random girl calling me babe was going to cause problems in my relationship, one, it would be not a very healthy relationship, I think, for me to be in. And 2, I probably also wouldn't be streaming online talking to random girls on the internet. For anyone who knows, though, you wouldn't or shouldn't misread anything. Not you, per se, but anyone in general. Just due to the fact I couldn't be more vocal about my current situation vis-a-vis... I actually don't even know who Selston is. I know you have a kid. That's literally all I know about you. Oh, and you're in Great Britain. No offense. Alright, that's the wrong way. And I need to turn that around. And there we go with a shot. Oh, me and Stelson been together for 13 years. Yeah, see? There. Right? So let's walk through the scenario. My wife is like, who's this Fignut person? Oh, she's been with this dude, Selston, or female. Sorry to make any assumptions. I don't know. She's in England. She's just a friendly person. Thus should be the end of any controversy. As I see it. I could be wrong. Selston's the guy. He's Ellis. Well, again, I'm not making any assumptions here. If there's anything I do, I make myself not have any assumptions. Oh, I have a key. I think I have a key for that. Is that orange? I don't have a key for that. But yeah, no, I mean, things like those only go wrong is if someone is putting themselves in a situation where it can go wrong. All right, let's find out how close are we? We're missing 6. And I feel like I've looked at everything, so I feel like now I can look at the map and be like, what am I missing? So I'm gonna give one more courtesy look at everything. To see if there's any more X's on anything, any more areas that look like they can be shut out. No, that's pretty much everything. All right, let's go to the map. What do we got? Okay, so there's one there. That was humbling. It was literally like there's one right there, dummy. There it is. Right there. Alright, let's go look at our next one. I know. Quote unquote babe. Alright, then we got that. There's one on that raft. That raft is next to that. So it's the raft over here. Oh. I didn't even think I could move these rafts. I don't know why I didn't think to click the raft and make it move. Because like almost every one of them has one underneath it. And it will come up if I press it. I'm dying right now. Hey, I'm glad to be making you laugh so much because this is so wonderfully done. All right. Those are our ones that we found. Let's go back to our map. Okay. I see none there. Mahalo for the bits, Fig. And I just want to do a friendly reminder that I do not keep any of the financial contributions that come to my channel. It all goes to the charity that you can find listed below in the About Me section. All right. It's called Children's Fairyland, and it's amazing. All right, we got another one that's over there, and it's going to be next to that big pirate logo, which I'm actually quite near, unfortunately, too. Where is that? Yeah, no. So my hometown, Oakland, it's just a really cool thing for my hometown that everyone from Oakland. I'm not saying everyone, like, we don't require you if you're from Oakland to love Children's Fairyland, but it's definitely one of those things that makes our hometown special and unique. Okay, I didn't see that one, so it's going to be in a leaf outside of the ship that I pulled up. There. How did I not see that? Let's get our cannon. Hopefully the cannon is pointing the right way so we don't have to wheel it around like 18 times. And it's not going to be the right way. So then we take it through you. Yeah, no, it's a good place. A lot of formative memories in that location. We actually have one of the things I really love the most about it is you could get these magic keys. That didn't do what I wanted it to do, but okay. And the magic keys would, like, if you went up to like a speaker box throughout the park, it would play like a story for you or something like that. And we actually got a silver pewter magic key a couple years ago as an ornament for our Christmas tree. And it's one of my favorite ornaments that we have. Because every time I look at it, I think of Children's Fairyland. Okay, it looks like it's on top of a branch in that. I randomly got that. There it goes. All right, let's get back to our map. Okay. All right. Where else? I don't think I got them all. And we can go back and press our button and see if that was, in fact, all of them. Let's see. How many are we missing now? Yeah, that was all of them. Oh, man. Oh, great. So now we have to do target practice. Alright, so we're gonna have to bring you. And we're gonna have to, like, time the target, I bet. And, of course... So I'm gonna go try taking it over to... that one. Just hope that I don't have to turn it around. I'm hoping I don't have to turn it around. Nope. Nope. There it goes. So I have to turn around, I'm just hoping it's the right... Yep. I have to turn around for that one, too. Jerks. Those jerks. And that's as far as I consume. It's not like I can go to a much further out view. No worries. Mahalo for being here, Figna. I really appreciate the raid. I appreciate you coming on through and hanging out with me for as long as you did. I look forward to catching you next stream. And like I said, everyone in my chat, if you're not already following her, drop her a follow. Check it out. Yeah, you really can't go wrong hanging out with Fignut Pepper. I mean, I would sound more enthusiastic, but I've been at this for a while. And I'm getting a little tired myself. I only can imagine what I would feel like at 2 a.m. right now. Alright. But I'm dedicated to at least completing this puzzle. And I have to hit them at the right angles. And let's go. Got him. Got him. Alright. Now, son of a... I don't want to forget about that one that I just saw. So I'm going to have to go shoot it. But my cannon is the wrong way. So I'm going to have to come over here. Oh, look. Lucky for me. Mahalo for contributing to the Torty Cosplay Challenge. This is going very slow, by the way. And shot. And... oh! Look at that. Crushing it. There you go. Alright, now we're going to move this one back so we can shoot the wall. I wonder if I get anything for shooting the pirate head. Let's find out. Nope. Although, I could have better aim. Nope, nothing. I feel very confident saying nothing for shooting that now. I got my blue key. Thank you. I got my blue key, y'all. I think the blue key is what I need back at the first one, right? We may have to go do the first one. We may have to, because I kind of want to do it now. Alright, let's go. Because this is an orange key. Alright, then all we have to do is wheel that around. And then we can turn it and we can do our shot. Okay. Got it. And I think that does it. I think that will allow me to get out of this level. And then we can go back to the first level, and we can go unlock that. Landlubber. Follow all orbs in Shipwreck Island. So we're going to go back. We're going to open the last, and the key, the lock in the first area, so that we can hopefully wrap that one up in 100% that. But I'm excited about this. This was a good game. I know it's not free on Game Pass, but I'm glad I'm doing it. In a weird way, I wish it was free on Game Pass so that each one of you who has Game Pass could go out and play this game and enjoy it for free. But right now, it's worth the recommendation. And we're going to get the orange key. Cowabunga. Complete all stats for Turtle Island. Well, now we're just going to have to go back to Shipwreck. How much is this game, out of curiosity? Down in Bermuda. Down on Bermuda on Steam. Looks like it says it's $20. That one is done. Down on Bermuda is $2 on Steam, y'all. $2. Seriously. We didn't do this one, and we needed red. So if you want to buy it on Steam, go buy it on Steam. It's $2. How much is it on Xbox? And again, I would recommend playing this on the PC because I think it would be much easier with the kick down in Bermuda Xbox. Well, I'm in the Hong Kong page for some reason. I wanted to go to the United States. Thank you. It was like, oh, how much is it in Iceland? I don't want to buy it in Iceland. $19. So yeah, buy it on Steam. I cannot stress that enough. Unlock Skull Mountain. Unlock the minecart. Got it. It looks like I just get to ride this. Ooh, some relics. Okay. 1, 2, and here be treasure. Complete all the stats for Shipwreck Island. Yay! So this was fun. This was fun. I know we started off with that Paparazzi game, which was absolute garbage, and no one should ever play that. But I'm so glad that we chose this as our second game, because this has been a lot of fun. Let's find someone to raid. If you're in chat and you know someone that you feel like, hey, Cross should go meet this person, feel free to leave their name in the chat. I'm going to go see who I know, and then, we'll come back here and figure out who we should raid next. Because this has been a lot of fun. I'm going to leave the aesthetic of that. Well, let's go all the way just chatting so you can enjoy my music. Oh, ooh, that would be an interesting person to raid. Because I'm always hesitant to raid big streamers. Not because I don't think the big streamers don't deserve love. But generally because I don't have a relationship with them. But this is someone who I've known for a long time. I was one of her earlier followers, but I just don't watch her enough because she got big. And not that I'm jealous or anything, but just she got big. And I generally spend most of my time in small streamers. So that'd be an interesting person to raid. She's doing a 24-hour birthday stream and currently playing Fortnite. That would be an interesting person to raid. Moose would be a good person to raid. I haven't raided him in a while. Ooh. That's some interesting counter programming there. Oh, I think I know who we have to raid. I haven't raided them in a long time. And they're one of my best friends here on Twitch. And I just haven't had an opportunity to raid them in a long time. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to be raiding House of Jacobs Gaming. And Fig, I know you're gone, but if you're not gone, Fig, you might actually like House of Jacobs Gaming. Not saying you wouldn't like who I like, but I'm just saying. He's another dad I know, lives in the middle of America. And he's currently playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, which, to my understanding, is a relatively new game that a lot of people are very excited about. So let's go raid him, because he's just an overall good dude. I thoroughly enjoy him. I mod for him, he mods for me. It's a mod-mod relationship. So let's get that going. Ooh, that's working nicely right now. There they are. Did that do it? Hold down longer, I think. There it goes. Let's raid House of Jacobs Gaming, because they're playing Pokemon. Let's raid House of Jacobs Gaming, and don't forget to say aloha. 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 And I'm out. Everyone on YouTube, I'm like, there we go. We can stop.